Hello, people. Welcome to another one of the face documentaries of Christopher Campanelli Racing. And now we go to Road America and...
Oh my god, okay, so you guys have watched the vlogs. You guys know he races. Normally we're always in Ohio, but this weekend we're going to be in Wisconsin. Was it Road America?
Road America.
It's his first time. How do you feel?
I'm excited.
He's excited.
But I'm a little nervous. I know that I have a really low chance of actually being on the podium because there's 3 cars out there that are like way faster.
Okay.
But it's okay because I'm only gonna do the best I can do. As
you should.
And I don't expect to break the laws of physics. So as long as I do my best, then I'll be proud of myself. So.
What a dork.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's get to getting. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten a single thing. I've only had coffee and water.
Give me this little one. So pretty.
Thank you. I'll show you guys my outfit later. But let's get on the road. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're just waiting on Terry, which is Chris's friend. Well, my friend too. To come and pick us up. We're going to all be riding in his big old truck. And it's going to be how long of a drive?
8-hour drive. Wow.
It's an 8-hour drive. So I have food. Oh, where's my food? I got to get my food.
I ate it.
Boom! So y'all heard me say I've only had coffee today. So if he actually did eat it, he would not be alive right now.
So
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that it's gonna be an 8-hour drive, so I have food, but I don't have anything to drink, and I probably won't get anything to drink, just because if I do drink anything, I'm gonna have to pee every 10 minutes. So it's gonna make that 8-hour drive 24 hours. Our ride has arrived. Let me get close. I don't want you people knowing my address. Darling!
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I just accidentally spilled water on your seat.
Boom! Alright guys, we just got to the Airbnb. It's currently 9:53. Very beautiful home. I'm so tired. Chris said he's not tired, but that's too bad because apparently he has a racers meeting at 7:15 a.m. Luckily, we're only 10 minutes from the track, but still. Okay, the home is beautiful. Look, we have a little makeup wipe, makeup rag. I'm so tired. What's that?
Root beer.
Root beer?
I love root beer.
It's a 5-bedroom, very beautiful house, beautiful setup. But like I said, it's so late. I'm ready to go to bed. You ready to go to bed? No?
Oh, brother.
Good morning, guys. It's hard to see. It's currently 7:35. I had to get up at 6:20, and what I wanted to actually do was get up even sorry, my hand's stuck in my pocket. What I wanted to do was get up even earlier than 6:20 because I wanted to do a get ready with me so you guys can see like my look, my dress, all that stuff. But Chris needs to sleep, and he was saying if I woke up then he would have to get up because he can't go to sleep without me. Because he can't sleep without me, and it's not worth an extra 20 minutes of sleep because it's not real sleep. But like I said, 7:36. Today's been off to a rough start. We had a hard time finding the gate. He had a driver's meeting at 7:15. I think he actually got there on the dot at 7:15. He almost didn't make it. So he's a little grumpy right now. There's stuff that he registered for. It's not popping up. It's a lot going on, but hopefully he can feel better really soon. Luckily today's only practice, so he's got the whole weekend to get his mind together. Maybe we'll do some exercises or whatever. But right now I'm off to go find food. You guys should know this by now, so let's go look. I don't like breakfast food at all, but I got pancakes, hash browns, sausages. The only thing I actually like out of this is sausage and cranberry juice. Anyway, this was $23. Does this look like it was worth $23, or you guys think I got robbed? Let me know. It's kind of loud because there's a race happening right now. Ooh. A lot of you guys might not know this, but Chris has a new baby. Aww. Baby, say hi to the vlog.
Hello, people.
Okay, today's practice day. How are you feeling? Be honest. Can y'all tell he's grumpy?
I'm not grumpy.
No.
I don't know.
Guys, tell him he's too sexy to look so sad.
I'ma whoop your ass. And then I'ma whoop your ass.
I have to show them your car. This is the new baby. And by new baby, I just mean it's the same car, but it's a completely different wrap. I feel like the lighting, I mean, my camera's not doing the green justice right now, but it's gorgeous. This the new body.
We are interrupting your regularly scheduled program for the segment called Faith's Outfit of the Week.
Yes, I'm in the bathroom, but they're currently leaving right now because Chris is having horrible allergies, and normally I always have his allergy medication in my purse, but I guess I don't this time. What are the odds? So he's having a really bad allergy attack, so he's gonna try to hurry up, run, get allergy medication, and then come back before it's time for him to go on grid. I asked one of the workers, where's the best place I could stand? Sorry, where's the best place I could stand to get the best view? And he said up here, but I feel like this isn't good enough. Like, the track is huge, don't get me wrong, but you know what, honestly I can never fully see that good, but this is okay. But I was hoping for something more, so he was saying like I could walk all the way down there and make a couple turns and something, and then that might be a better view because it's like a grandstand. The thing is, y'all, it's gonna be 83 degrees today. It's only 8:49 and I think it's already 70. And all this walking, I'm talking like, I swear I've walked a mile just to get breakfast, just to go to the bathroom. Like, it's a lot. So they left me, like I said, to go get his medication, but I told him to leave me. So I'm gonna try to walk and see if there's a place I can get a better view. Now I'm pretty sure this is the area the guy was telling me about. And if that's the case, then can y'all see the grandstands right there? That might be a way better view. Actually, I don't know, because I can only get like a corner, which is what he said, is that I would only be able to go up the corner. I just need something that's like 40 feet high in the sky and I could just look down and get a 360 view. Oh yeah, this is a big boy. Okay, he's getting ready to go out for practice. Woo! Oh, look at the guys, he's off to practice. It's 9:28. He's supposed to be out there at 9:30, so this whole time thing is stressing me out, but you know, he's making it work. Everybody else is like out there. It's a lot of cars, y'all. I think he said there's 28 or 30. I wanted to get closer, but they're literally supposed to start right now. I'm gonna try to get the best footage I can for you guys, but he's also gonna be recording. But remember, this is just practice. And I have a grandma lens. Y'all can hear him. Chris texts me while he's on the track. I need to get my phone. So I had to run all the way to the end of the track. He already gave it to Terry, so I kind of ran for no reason. So Carol's tired, but let's see where Chris is at. He had to start there at the very end last because he got on the grid like right when they were about to go. He got so lucky. It was like 2 minutes before they were about to take off. We're not gonna interview him right now because he's a little cranky, but right now they're changing out his tires because he said something about the gears not feeling right, whatever that means, and he has to change out his tires, which is what he's about to. Did I just say that? Y'all, I'm so tired and hungry, I might take a nap.
Welcome to day one of my first National 2000 race at Road America. It was my first time racing here, and if the name didn't give it away, this is one of the most famous tracks in America with one of the richest histories of all. Although I was honored to race here, I couldn't have run into more problems, which you'll see throughout the weekend. In my first practice session, I felt strong vibrations and horrible grip, which I root caused to be a tire problem. So I put on another set of old tires and went back out for practice session 2, where I had this battle. I get a better exit here, giving me a run on him, and with the straightaway this long, I should be able to easily get by him. But right when I get alongside, it's like I hit a brick wall and he takes off on me. This tells me I'm either down on power, I have too much wing angle creating too much drag, or a combination of both. Also, my dash system just went dead, which is not good because electrical problems are not fun to troubleshoot. I traced the dash wires to a wiring harness and found a blown fuse, which by the grace of God wasn't too difficult to replace. Then I reduced my wing angles to increase straight line speed and went back out for the last practice session of the weekend. Here we go again. I get a run on the driver ahead and begin to reel him in. Now's my chance to see if the wing angle changes I made were effective. I immediately feel the new angles helping me catch him, and I stay on his slipstream as long as I can, but when I pop out and pull alongside, I lose all speed advantage and he begins to pull away from me. This tells me I didn't take enough wing out, so I made sure to take note to take out more later. I continue to learn the track and prepare for qualifying tomorrow. As I follow this pack, one of the cars dives in on another trying to pass him, but brakes too late and too hard, locking his tires and going straight off track into a gravel trap. I'm still saving up for a rear-facing camera and an in-helmet mic so you can hear my reaction as this stuff happens. If you'd like to support me making the videos I wish somebody made for me when I started racing, there's a link to my GoFundMe in my account description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my qualifying video tomorrow. Take care.
It's day 2. Let me start off by saying we stopped at the gas station and I got, like, you know, a coffee and a Slim Jim. I got to the cashier or whatever. I told this man good morning and he said nothing back.
I ought to beat your ass. Man, let me go, man. Let me.
I wanted to take my good morning back so bad. But when I did leave, he was saying, have a really great day. But yeah. Anyway, day 2. Today is actually qualifying. If you watched all my last videos, then you know what qualifying is. If you don't, I'll put it down here because I don't feel like explaining. The thing about today, though, is that it's raining so hard. So Chris loves racing in the rain, but since this is his very first time at the track, he's kind of nervous. But I'll let him tell you how he really feels about it, but he's kind of nervous, but also excited because he loves racing in the rain because he's a gremlin. Anything dangerous, anything degenerate, he's a fan. So yeah, he's gonna be racing in the rain. He's excited but also nervous because, you know, it's a new track, very first time here. He's raced it on the simulator, but obviously, you know, he's gonna be here in person. It's a little bit different. So yeah, it's currently 9:39. We didn't have to get up at 6 a.m. God is good. We didn't have to get up at 6 a.m. I feel like I got enough sleep from yesterday. We were up at 6:30, then we didn't get home till, I want to say 10. But I feel like I got enough sleep, so yeah, let's just see how the day goes. Okay, Mr. Closeman, I was telling the people how you like driving in the rain, but since this is your first time at the track, you're a little nervous. True?
Yeah, so this track is like, there's a bunch of straights. It's mainly straights, so you're going really, really fast, like 140 miles an hour. And then you're braking from 140 miles an hour, so you have to brake like super early. And in the wet, it's like exponentially earlier. So, and if it also depends on where you are on the track. Like if you're on the left side of the road, it might have less grip than the right side, and like just a lot to think about at a track that you don't know. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm just gonna play it super safe, and it is what it is, you know.
And today is just qualifying, which is a big deal, but you know, big boy stuff tomorrow. The actual race.
I'd honestly rather gain the positions in qualifying than have to pass people.
That's true, of course, that's true. Well,
but yeah, I mean, I can't. it's my first time out there, so I mean, it's like I just have to keep my expectations real and just try my best to keep the car safe, because that's the most important thing. So,
and have fun.
Yeah, sure.
Y'all, they out there driving in the rain. Oh my gosh. Right now it's kind of hard to hear me, but they're putting on their rain tires. I'm stalking him. He doesn't know I'm up here watching him. But to me it looks like he's just blowing the water off of his car to get it as dry as possible. So when it's time for Chris to go, this is like where he's gonna be lined up, but I won't be able to show you guys this angle because I'm probably gonna have to go down there next to him. Okay, Mr. Cozy Mo, today is qualifying. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good.
So, go ahead.
I'm a little nervous because it's very wet out. It's my first time out on the track, so I know I'm gonna have to brake like super early and just slowly brake later, a little bit later, until it's too late.
Don't say that.
No, it's true. It's true. But I'm not gonna go off the track. I'm just gonna miss the apex. So, yeah, I just gotta keep pushing, because it's qualifying. So I never got any practice in the rain, so that sucks. But
that's true.
Tease what it is, my friends. You gotta take those risks if you want to be great.
So what are you hoping to get out of this?
Experience, and I hope to be at least in the top 10 of qualifying.
Nice.
There's 28 of us, so hope to at least be in the top 10, because even though it's my first time out here, I still have high expectations for myself. I really want to be like top 6. But there are a few cars in my class that are like way faster, way more expensive, so it's unrealistic to think I'm gonna beat them. They're like 2 seconds faster a lap, so it's
which
like
is a big deal.
It's significant. It's not like just a little advantage or anything. So, so yeah, I'm gonna push my hardest and gonna see what happens.
Okay. Anything you want to say to the fans?
I want to say something to you.
Now, is there anything you want to say to the
What's your
fans?
name, young lady?
Is there anything you want to say to the fans?
No. Are you a fan?
I am a fan.
You're a fan.
Yes, I'm a fan.
Really? What's my name?
It's my job to know your name.
Let me hear.
Alright folks, this is Christopher Campanelli. Thank you for spending time with me today. Hopefully I can interview you later.
Yeah, I'll spend more time with you later for sure.
Hopefully I can interview
I'll be interviewing you later.
Hopefully I can. Alright y'all, so he's currently out there and he has a camera connected to his headset, but I don't know if this means it's not recording, and obviously I can't call him and ask him. So I'm really hoping it's recording, because that would suck, because if something really cool or crazy or whatever happened, someone even hit him, God forbid, we would want that on camera. Okay, so let me tell y'all why God is good. First of all, it's 11:30. I haven't eaten a single thing yet. If you've been following me, then you know that's a huge deal that I haven't eaten anything yet. But I was able to get food, right? And the guy, I ordered 6 smoked wings and it comes with fries, and then I bought a drink, right? The guy calls my name. I go to pick up my food and he says, "I'm sorry." I forget what the reason was exactly, but we had to give you all flats. And since we had to give you all flats, we gave you some extra wings. Listen, and I told him, because little does he know, I prefer all flats. Like when I order from Wingstop, I pay extra for all flats. So God is good. So here's the food. First meal of the day while I'm out here. Aside, I had some coffee, but that's not a meal. And then I got a cherry Pepsi. I know this has nothing to do with racing, but I'm talking to you guys while Chris is racing. I have been doing such a good job with my skin. Like my skin has been glowing recently. I don't really get acne. I struggle more with dark marks than I do actual like acne bumps, everything like that. I struggle with hyperpigmentation, but even then my skin has been getting more even and clear. So I've kind of been abusing carbonated drinks. Oh, it looks like he's about to which is why my acne used to be so horrible back in the day, which is why I have all these dark marks now. But since I've gotten my skincare routine together, I haven't had any acne. Like I said, I don't really struggle with it. I haven't had real acne since I was maybe 19 or 20. I've kind of just been taking advantage of how good my skin has been doing lately. I gotta stop, I know, but I just can't help it. I love carbonated drinks. Even sparkling water, I love sparkling water.
Welcome to day 2 of my first national Formula 2000 race at Road America. Today was qualifying, where I faced much adversity, but persevered, doing the best I could given the circumstances. I showed up in the morning to a very, very wet track, so I threw on my only set of old wet tires, hoping they still had enough life in them to be competitive for qualifying. Then I got some help from my gorgeous girlfriend to set my mirrors up before heading on the track to qualify. When I got out there, I immediately started having gearbox problems. If you didn't know, this is an H-pattern stick shift formula car. My problem was when I put the car into gear, sometimes it would pop back out, costing me a half a second or more, ruining my lap. Unfortunately, I can't go back into the pits to try and fix it. We only have about 15 minutes to qualify, so every lap counts out here. The most difficult part of qualifying is staying away from other drivers, because when you battle someone, you lose a lot of time. I was constantly catching slower drivers and needed to pass them, ruining those laps. Then when I did get a clear lap, my gearbox problem would almost certainly ruin it. Even with these problems, I still managed to get a few laps that were good enough to earn second place out of over 20 cars in class, only losing first to the reigning F2000 national champion Brandon Dixon, who recognized that the track was dry enough to run slicks, allowing him to be 5 seconds faster than anyone else. Here you see him flying past me. After qualifying, an official told me that my car was too loud and I'd be disqualified if I didn't fix it. This is impossible since all of us are running straight pipe exhaust and have the same engines. I argued a bit, but I had to make them happy regardless, so I bought a bent pipe and clamped it to my exhaust for the second qualifying session. In this clip, I get a much better exit and line through the kink than the driver ahead of me, but I'm barely gaining on him. It took me to this point to realize that there's something else going on with the car. I felt like the engine was falling flat at high RPMs. That means I felt down on horsepower, which some of you predicted in my last video. We weren't able to diagnose the problem until after this weekend, but I ended up having a bursted fuel pump hose, meaning not enough fuel was being injected into the engine. I later called my engine builder and they told me with the fuel pressures I was running, I was down 10 to 15 horsepower all weekend, which is a lot in a car that only has 170 horsepower. This didn't mean I was doomed to have horrible results, but it did mean that I would not be afforded the privilege of making any mistakes, or the drivers around me would be able to easily capitalize on my power disadvantage. I once again didn't get a single clean lap with traffic and gearbox problems, putting me in 6th place for tomorrow's race. Stay tuned for that video in the next few days. Thank you for watching.
It's racing day. How do you feel? Oh?
Pretty good.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you more excited or nervous?
I'm more excited than nervous for sure.
Okay, you
I
think
feel pretty comfortable.
Where do you see yourself placing today?
5th.
5th? Top 5?
Top 5. Because so there's 2 cars out there that are about 2 seconds a lap faster.
Yeah.
Because they're like a different chassis and they're just far more superior, far sophisticated.
Alright.
They cost about $100,000 just to get a chassis, so I'm not competing with them. So to me, 5th place is like 2nd place.
Especially since it's your first time out here.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Guys. He didn't get to give you a rundown of what happened with qualifying yesterday and how he qualified second and then blue.
Okay, so yesterday was a crazy day. We had 2 qualifying sessions. In the first session, it was raining, and in the rain, it kind of equalizes the cars because it's more about the driver. There's a lot more corrections to be made, and so the driver has more of an influence on basically how fast you go in your lap time. So in that session, I was very proud to take 2nd place out of 28 cars. Then when we were getting ready for the next session, some people come and tell us that my lap times were disqualified because during the yellow flag, I guess I went too fast, even though to me I was definitely slowing down for the yellow flag. So they disqualified my lap times. I was a little upset about it, but at the same time, I just knew that, like, whatever, I was the second fastest out there. That's enough of a confirmation that I need. And I knew that the second qualifying session was going to be more important anyways because it was going to be dry, which means that the lap times were going to be faster, which means that those were going to be the ones that really counted. So then another person comes and tells us that we're over on sound, meaning the car is too loud, which is absolutely not true at all.
There's about 15 cars out here that are way
louder, like 100%, like most of the cars out here are way louder. So I knew that wasn't true. But either way, we knew that if we didn't do something about it, they were going to disqualify us from the race. So we went out and we bought a muffler, put that on the car. Thank you. Oh wow, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be holding it.
Oh wait, now I got dark.
I got you. So yeah, and then when we're getting ready for the second qualifying session, still, we realized that one of the tires is leaking. So we go up and we take it to the Hoosier people, they fix it, and then we come back, we put the tire back on, and we're checking all the other tires, and another tire is leaking, okay? So, so we bring that one up to Hoosier, and then we come back and we check all the tires, and all the tires are good on pressure. We go to spin all the tires just to make sure everything's good, and one of the tires is getting stuck because they put the weights in the wrong place on the tire, okay? Like the balancing weights in the rim. So we had to take it back once again to Hoosier. At this point, there was 15 minutes left until qualifying. So like we were really cutting it close because we had so many problems. It was very obnoxious, but either way, we made it to the second qualifying session. And during qualifying, so because of those problems, I get out late to the second qualifying session and I get stuck in a pack of like a bunch of cars, okay? So I knew I was faster than them because I kept catching them when I was trying to set fast laps, which would slow me down, which means that I couldn't get in a good lap. So I let them go. I like slowed down and I let them go way ahead. And in the next lap, I was doing a fast lap. And one of the guys in that pack decided that he was gonna slow down too and let them all go ahead. So then he slowed me down, and so there was that lap gone, okay? Then the next lap, I let him go, so I back off again and I let him go, get ahead of me. And the next lap after that, I start pushing and I push harder. I'm like, this is the one. So I do a really good lap. And on the last corner, right before the end of the lap, this guy decides that he's gonna stop qualifying. So he slows down right at the corner. I catch him and I have to pass around him, which slowed me down. And so I lost all my best lap qualifying times. So it wasn't a very good qualifying session. So I ended up finishing in 7th place for qualifying. So today during the race, I'll be starting in 7th place. And I know that I'm much faster than the guys in front of me, at least 2 or 3 of them in front of me, because I was only 1/10 of a second away from their qualifying time, and I didn't set anywhere near my best time out there. So it should be really, really good racing for me, really good practice getting around people. I'm really excited to race, so let's just hope that the people around me are being safe and they can recognize that the faster driver needs to come through.
You tell me how many people are out there?
Yeah, I did.
In this one?
I did.
All right. I forgot to tell you guys, I got mild food poisoning yesterday. And I know it's loud. I got mild food poisoning yesterday, so I wasn't able to eat dinner. Like, it was so bad that we all went out to eat, and I felt so sick and nauseous. Like, the smell of everybody's food was making me nauseous. So I kind of just sat in the truck in the Escalade until everybody was done eating. And then even this morning I tried to eat again. I was not feeling it. I had a smoothie today and that still kind of felt like a lot. It's currently 1:10 and I still haven't eaten since this morning, and even this morning I didn't finish it. I took a couple bites. So hopefully I feel better soon, because I know I am hungry. I feel it, but my stomach hurts so bad and I just feel so nauseous at the same time. It's a weird feeling.
In a matter of seconds, my life's work almost ended in tragedy. Welcome to my first National Formula 2000 race at Road America. After a very rough start to the weekend, working out multiple mechanical and electrical problems, I finally feel prepared for the race. On the warm-up lap, something just felt slightly off. I thought it could be the track conditions with cold tires, but it certainly didn't feel like a big deal. So I clear my head, line up for the race start, and go. I immediately noticed, even though I got a good start, the cars around me all begin to pull off on me. And the cars behind me are catching me quickly, even as they battle each other in my mirrors. They spot my speed disadvantage and attack immediately, diving 3 wide into turn 1, splitting me in the middle. I back out of the danger, accepting the losses, and clear my head to lock back in and get them back. I see an opportunity to dive down the inside here, but I decide not to, thinking the driver may not see me in time, causing an accident. Fortunately, that congestion slowed down the driver behind me as well, so he couldn't get a run on me. Unfortunately, I need to still hold him off for a very long straight with a 10 to 15 horsepower disadvantage. Go watch my last video to see why I'm down on power for this race. By the end of the straight, he's slightly ahead of me, but because I took the defensive line, I had the inside for the corner and managed to carry more speed, pulling back ahead of him. As I catch the driver ahead, his car sprays a mystery fluid all over my car. I'm praying it's not oil, because if he's spilling oil on the track, we're all doomed to spin or crash. Perfect. I have a run on the driver ahead. Whoa, what? Did he spill oil? No, it's not going away. It's the rear. My suspension failed. No. It's over, but it could have been way worse. I managed to keep it out of the wall and other drivers, but if the suspension failed just 1 corner later in the kink where I'm full throttle turning in at 130 miles per hour, I would have gone straight into the wall for a 40+ G crash, which could have killed me. Or at the very least, it would have ended my dream as a self-funded driver, putting thousands of hours and dollars on the line, because this means everything to me.
Something broke.
If you love motorsport content or would like to support me, please follow me here. If you'd like to support me more, there's a GoFundMe in my account description. I'm also looking for sponsorship. If anyone's interested, please DM me. Thank you for watching. Godspeed.